Hey, what up, my fellow gingers? What's up, my ninjas? What's up, my 8420s? How's it going? Hey, I just wanted to say that I'm not Jesus, okay? I don't treat everybody as equals. I'm just going to tell you that. I don't. If you're a child murderer, if you're a pedophile, if you're into sex trafficking, if you're into selling kids fentanyl, if you're into selling people heroin, you're not like me, and I'm not like you, and I have zero respect for you, and fuck you. And that doesn't make me a bad person. That makes me a person that uses discernment and judgment. And that makes you a fucking idiot. Oh, we're all the same. We're all just the same trying to get by. No, we're not. We're not. My book says to love thy neighbor. Your book says to kill thy neighbor. I think there's something fucking wrong. So what's going on? Are we all supposed to be, hey, let's be hippies and peace and accept everybody that's trying to destroy our country from within because I'm not a miserable person, so I'll keep a smile on my face till the bitter end? You're a fucking idiot. You're going to be the first one to get clacked, you dumb fuck. God, I'm so tired of seeing this shit. Equal. No. The American people do not want an equal playing field. All right? We want a fucking level playing field. We want the government to get rid of the booby traps and the landmines so we can play our fucking game and get to the end zone and score and pay our fucking taxes and help build the population. And all these idiots talking about overpopulation, people 3,000 years ago could only dream of having the population we have today. Even in the poorest countries are still thriving. Nobody's going extinct except for like tribes of Aborigine people on islands that have never been investigated. Nobody is going extinct. The Filipinos, as much as I love them, are poor. The most of them are poor. And they still survive. They still have enough food to eat. Yeah, they're not as full as they want to be, but they're still alive and reproducing. And there's not enough in the world. Dude, we got more than enough in the world. If the government would stop burning the cattle farms and the food supplies and burning our ethanol so you can run your fucking jack crap cars, this shit is pathetic. And it's not a dig at Japanese people. I love my Filipino family. I love Japanese people. I love Chinese people. But it's just a bottom fucking line. That corn-burning E85 Jap crap car shit is no good. You're burning our food supply. And if you don't think, this is just an off-and note here, but if you don't think that oil is a renewable resource, you've been fucking fooled. Google it. There's videos of Saudi Arabians out there laughing, saying we drill one hole, it empties, we drill another hole, it empties, we go back to the next hole, it's full. They know it just keeps coming. Rivers of oil. All under the world. We're sitting on 100 years of reserves, folks. You don't think if it's that detrimental that the greatest and gifted minds of all time that are alive today with the technology we have, I'm assuming they're more great and gifted than they were back in the day because they got the technology. They don't have to think every little detail through. They can literally type 2 times 2 million and 4 and get an answer like that. They don't have to work through the steps. So work has increased, everything's increased, people are smarter, yet we're making dumber decisions. Oh, we can't make renewable resources in the next 100 years if we really set our mind to it by the time we're out of gas. We've got to move to electric. We've got to do it now. And it doesn't matter if these people in cobalt mines with babies strapped to their back picking the fucking lithium or whatever the fuck it's called. You clearly have no problem exploiting people. And that's why you want illegals here, is to do the job you won't do. Because you're too fucking worthless. That's the bottom line. You use your guys as that, hey, we're all equal opportunity employers. But what you don't want to say is, I'm too good to go out in the field and harvest melons. So yeah, bring the Mexicans and let them do that. I'm too good to climb on a roof and put shingles on a roof. So yeah, have the Mexicans do it. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. There is more than enough food to go around, more than enough oil to go around, more than enough vehicles to go around. It's called planned scarcity and planned obsolescence. Okay? Why do you think a fridge in 1950, a refrigerator, used to last 50 years? Now I spend $2,000 on a top-of-the-line Samsung, and the ice maker stops working a week later. How is that? How is that? I can't even go 6,000 miles without a fucking oil change. And that's with full synthetic. Like, we haven't figured it out. We used to run cars off salt water. Like, read about it. There are saltwater cars. There are hemp seed oil cars that run off the shit. And the people just go missing and they just die. And then their files are taken and put in a safe and never released. Probably under a vault called General Motors or Ford. But fuck them. They got you working 60 hours a week, so you can't tell them what's right or wrong. So you're too busy fucking with your head down. And I ain't hating on you. Everybody's got to make a living. I ain't hating on you. Not everybody can be me. Not everybody can be as fucking great as me. I understand. And so blessed as fucking me. I get it. You should be thankful you can work, but you shouldn't be working your skin to the bone for a boss that doesn't give a fuck about you. You shouldn't be. I'm going to check out now because I've been ranting long enough. But y'all need to seriously start thinking about the consequences and reactions of your fucking actions. You vote for these assholes. I mean, what would happen if we all showed up? All showed up and said, we're not leaving the poll until you give us another choice. We don't want a Trump. We don't want a Clinton. We don't want Obama. We don't want a Biden. None of these fucking people. We don't want a Bush. Like, you only get to pick from a certain group of people. Like, I worked with a guy named Glenn. I'm not going to give his last name, but I worked with a guy named Glenn. He's retired now, and he was very liberal. I would sooner vote for him to run the fucking state than Walsberg or Paulsberg or whatever the fuck his little last name is. He's a piece of shit. He's a fucking piece of shit. And he doesn't give a fuck about us, and he hasn't worked a hard day in his life, and he doesn't know what it's like. He just doesn't. I broke my back for 10 fucking years as a brick and stone mason. And I'd like to think I worked my fucking ass off to the best of my ability. Was I a slacker? Yes. Did I show up late? All the time. But I still moved heavy fucking stones and heavy fucking brick and wheelbarrows of cement and wheelbarrows of concrete all around the job site just like everybody else. Do you think Walls has ever done that? He was a fucking teacher. Those who can do and those who can't teach. Okay, there's a reason these cliches come about. You know, that's just a cliche. No, it's true, motherfucker. All right? It's true. It's fucking true. Those who can do and those who can't teach. That's the bottom fucking line.